It's O-MOW-KNEE-KAY, aka Mama Max. I am back with another video. So let's get right into it. This will be about plan, replan, and execute decisions. All right. If you remember, if you have seen my other video on the introduction of plan, replan, and execute decisions, I spoke about having a planner. Okay? Very important to write down the things that you want to do. I know a lot of people want to use the technology and actually type it in, but I believe there is something that goes on from your head to the hand to paper. Okay, it stays, how can I say, in your brain longer when you actually write out the things that you want to do. So that's one thing, writing out the things that you want to do, but you also need a timeline of when you will execute it. And in between that time, you need to plan how will you execute it. What steps do you need to take? Do you need to research? What is it you need to do, or what is it you want to do? Okay, so that's very important. Also, let's talk about the replan. Throughout my life, I realized whatever goal I had, it's never a straight from A to Z. You know, it's not a straight linear thing. It's always zigzag. Okay? Things will come up no matter what you're going to do or what you want to achieve. Let's take, for example, getting out of debt. I can tell you my personal story. It took me 5 years to get out of debt. And I decided to deal with the Dave Ramsey program. So this is going to be a plug a little bit for Dave Ramsey. So he has his book, The Total Money Makeover. Okay, it's by Dave Ramsey. You don't have to buy the book. You can get it from the library once it opens. And he's also on the radio, and he's also online every day. Okay, it's free. So it took me 5 years because I did it my way. I didn't exactly do it his way. But one thing you do have to do is get organized. You have to be organized. So you do need a planner, all right? So this is why I say you need to write things down, right? You need to find out how you're going to achieve it. How can you pay your bills? You know, for example, like I said, the debt. I worked overtime in my job as a technologist. I did what I had to do. That means sacrifice. So that means I couldn't go out, you know. So you have to write those things down and say, can you do this? Can you not go out to eat? Can you not go to the movies? And is this thing that you want, is it worth it? For me, getting out of debt was worth it. Here we are now, right? We're at home. A lot of people not working. A lot of people don't have money. Now, I'm not going to say I have a whole lot of money, but I sleep well at night. Okay? And it took me to my next level. Getting out of debt allowed me to go to the next level, which is to invest, something I enjoy. So, I also want to tell y'all a little story on how O-MOW-KNEE-KAY, F-M-Yale, aka Mama Max, how I became the person I am as far as organization, and why I think it's very important to write things down. Like I said, it could be saving money, it could be getting out of debt, it could be anything, even writing a paper, okay, for school. We're gonna take it way, way back, because mind you, I'm 51 now. All right. I grew up without my father. He decided not to be in my life. Last time he was in my life, I was a child around 5 years old. Then he came back in my life. I was around 17, 18 years old. And we've decided, after my basic training in AIT, because I was a reservist, that we will live together. He would teach at a university because he have his master's degree in psychology and bachelor's as a nurse. He decided, we'll get to know each other. He'll help me with school. School, I guess, would have been free. Well, after AIT and I returned home, he decided that he didn't want to do that anymore. And that left me in a position because my mother, who was married again, was moving out of state, and I didn't want to live with her. Now, mind you, I was 18, 19 years old, and I did not have this concept of having a second alternative, a second route, okay? So I decided then I would go to regular Army. So I had to wait 6 months. So I lived with my aunt, and I had to wait 6 months to go to regular Army, and then I went to Germany. But that taught me a lesson. It was a painful lesson, but it taught me a lesson. That I cannot rely on anyone, even your own parents. Okay? Parents, people, they're people. They have their fallacies. They have their issues and their problems. You just can't make it your problems. I had to turn around, and I didn't want to go to regular Army, but that's the choice I felt that I had at that time. So that's what I done. So I had to create my own safety net. So that was the beginning of having Route A, Route B, and Route C. And it has served me well. So that's why I am the way I am. Now, one thing I do want to share with you all, during this period, like I said, number one, get you a planner. Home Depot, you can go online. Home Depot has some really nice planners. This one has folders in it, all types of stuff. I want to share with you guys some books. All right, so get your planners. That's number one. Number two, we're going to get some books. Number one, I told you about The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. Read it. Number two, The Only Investment Guide You'll Ever Need. Read it. The Millionaire Next Door. Get it. A Random Walk Down Wall Street. These are all the things you could be doing if you're not working. Okay? The Boglehead Guide to Investing. This is the dude that started Vanguard. Also, during this time, get a diary. You can order a diary. You don't have to leave your home. It's an excellent way. I had this diary. I've been having diaries forever. This one, you don't have to write in it every day. This one I started in 2018. You don't have to write in it every day, but it's a great way to write your goals and your dreams, and it's a great way, when you look back on it, you see how you have changed and how you have progressed. Some plans, you'll bring it to fruition, and some other, you'll just leave it alone. You change your mind. So that's all I have to say, y'all. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Have a good day.